Pretty quiet on this tee.
Let's make a little noise, huh?
Nice swing, Bovee.
All day, baby. This guy's automatic. Let's go. We're gonna have to put you boys on the clock if you take any longer. All these people watching this video here right now are the F-35 flying over you.
How's it going, everybody? David with Worldwide Golf Shops here. I'm joined today by Marco Macias, one of our fellow managers at Roger Dunn Santa Ana. Also joined by Matt Bovee and Greg Cesario with TaylorMade. Guys, we're checking out the P790s today and also the MG4 wedges. Super excited to be here. Thank you guys for having us.
Anytime.
We're doing a little play nine. We're just gonna play some golf today. We're gonna talk about it, get some tech on the irons, test them in, the natural setting, right? On the course. That's what we love to do anyway, so it'll be fun. We're playing a little bit of everything today. We're gonna play some best ball, play a little, some scramble, a worst ball, and maybe alternate shot, and then we'll do a little closest to the pin, maybe a little challenge.
Love it.
See if possibly we can give a set away.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So loser of the closest to the pin will give a set of P790 irons away.
Your budget bigger than ours, or
we'll,
is our budget bigger?
We'll find out.
Okay.
I'm counting on one thing.
We're gonna see some sweat off the brow.
Absolutely. All right, let's have some fun.
All right, sounds good.
Perfect. All right,
All right.
Go.
That's a good strike.
Very flush. Come on back. That's gonna catch a piece.
Solid.
Okay.
Oh wow, wind kind
The
of knocked
9
it
iron
down
a little bit. Yeah. I might make a change.
Was that a 9?
Yeah, it was.
All right,
I'll make a change.
I'm definitely playing from the right tees.
I was gonna say, you got your 5, Cesar?
5.
A buttercut 5.
Yeah. The best part is he could literally make any iron work and still be closer than
100%.
Well, at least me. I'm gonna.
Nice swing, Bovee.
Drawn in nice.
Beautiful.
Either one.
Oh, wow.
That's
gonna
the
work.
one. All right, partner. I think
Yep.
time to answer.
Yep, we'll match.
We're doing closest to pin this hole, right?
Yeah. Easy, right there. Should catch a little bit. Okay.
It'll work.
Right in your zone.
Yeah, a little toey. You can see the forgiveness of that though. Felt a little toe, but still just kind of holds nice.
Let's see some creativity.
So I'm going with shot B here.
Shot B. No one knows what shot A is.
Nobody knows what shot A was.
Nope.
790 power.
All right.
Yep.
Carry the
Got to
ball
trust the technology.
Yep, the muscle.
They go.
The category that this club might fit into, I love how compact it still looks. Like there's not a lot of meat on it, yet there's still so much
Inside.
yes, that gives it everything that you would expect.
Well, that's probably the toughest thing about the design on 790 is to create something that could go down to, a scratch golfer that could play this,
Yep.
all the way up to a 15 handicap and kind of give the best of both worlds.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or of a lot of worlds.
Yeah, it's such
Actually,
a wide range of players.
That's what Matt is so good at, is his design capabilities is to stretch an iron in 2 different directions.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to see that you can, at least for me, I like looking at something compact. I really do. Again, everybody could probably use some offset, but I don't like looking at it, so that's kind of one of those maybe I'll stay away from something like this. And then you put it down, you look at it and you realize it's compact. There's nothing, it's not, I don't feel like it's hiding anything and I'm gonna be surprised by it. I look down and be like, put a good swing on it, it's gonna do what you want it to do. Like the forgiveness, the distance, it will be consistent. Like such a trustworthy iron.
Well, now creating an iron that has all of that in a beautiful player's profile, so to speak.
Right.
The biggest challenge then is making sure that it hits your trajectory windows.
Yes.
And then number 2 is making sure it feels as you would expect a good player's iron to feel.
Right. Yeah, of course.
And that's the hard thing with hollow design technology, is how do you dampen and get
The feel and the sound.
Get the vibrations and the sound.
Of course.
You know, Matt and I joke a lot about wedge design versus iron design. I mean, I'm working with a solid piece of metal. I don't have the luxury to move and create AI internally and, and do a bunch of things.
Of course,
with the structure.
That's honestly like the secret sauce of 790.
Of course.
Know? It's beautiful on the outside and performance on the inside. All right,
I thought you guys were
I think you're away.
I thought you were a lot closer.
Yeah, it's one of those, but you know, I still got it.
Yeah, you know, let's change it up. We didn't make the first one. I'm kind of the guy that I give it one chance and
we'll go this
so,
way.
wait, the closest to the pin, it was the loser that gave away?
Is that this hole? Have we decided?
I see how this works. Oh, he's got it if he hit it. Just needed to.
Oh, man.
A little harder and that maybe stays up.
Other than the perfect stroke, perfect read, almost perfect distance.
I like that you boys are both playing TP Reserve.
Absolutely.
All day, baby. This guy's automatic. Let's go.
Make it work.
Good putt.
Guy with that,
first blood.
That color on his putter makes me nervous, Dave.
That's like,
I'll give you a little pump on that one.
Appreciate that. Thank
nice
you.
Putt.
Oh man.
All right, we got him right where we want him.
I'm used to playing with cameras. It's totally fine.
Yeah. Good ball. There you go.
Mind if I take a swing with this guy first?
Oh, a little forgiveness right there. That was a toe banger.
Oh, good shot. Good start.
Yeah, that was the
That
workout. That was the workout swing and the horse race swing all in one.
Keep me loose, boys.
Hey, the rotation looks great. Turning through nice. Oh, leaking a little bit.
Hold.
They shot it all.
Oh yeah.
That's a scramble. You're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That is a good point.
All right, I need a little extra love here.
Is that 3 iron?
I caught all of that.
Yeah,
though.
you did. Yeah.
Pretty quiet on this tee.
Let's make a little noise, huh?
Yeah. All right, lean in. Let's see.
There we go.
There it is.
There it is. Great shot.
Beaut.
I picked that one.
Yeah, that works.
You don't want the one in the bunker?
Up against the lip.
On the tee box, and they were talking about the CG being lowered on all the clubs. I do know that
Long iron specifically, the slow and long iron specifically.
moved up on the lower irons.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And I know the weighting on the interior for the like inside the hollow piecing has changed for every club specifically.
Every club is unique. Every club has been individually designed. That's really the biggest benefit with this new 790 generation. You know, we developed some new software tools internally, and we take a look at the mass distribution inside the club at that specific head. And obviously, you don't hit 4 iron or 3 iron the same way you hit 8 iron, 9 iron, or a wedge. And you want to design the inside of that head to fit that type of club. So in the long irons, where you want more help getting the ball in the air, make it a little more forgiving, make it more consistent. You want that CG as low as possible. And then when you're looking at the short irons, and you know you're attacking pins, and like we were on that last par 3, you saw the spin. You want the CG to be higher in the club, so you're controlling the flight. You're adding in a little bit more spin, and you can really build in consistency and accuracy when you do that.
Yeah, and you can totally feel it just from all the shots that we're hitting right now. Everything is just kind of altered from the shotting. Like it's not, you don't see the low irons going super high, and then vice versa. So they feel great.
And even you saw it with Dave's 3 other shots at the tee there. Like I know he said he'd gone all of that. Sounded like a touch 10 to me.
Yeah.
It was just this like nice little like laser beam.
Yep.
And still like no worries.
It still got lift. It still got some lift. It still carried enough to where it was, you know, it looks like he hit it.
Yeah, and he can move it. You can tell.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, even with just coming across the face a little bit on those last 2 shots, like forgiveness is there.
The stability's still there.
It sounds like a solid strike. You know, you're not losing any of that contact off of it, which is great.
Yeah, we try to make that sweet spot as large as we can at the same time, because that's what builds in the consistency for a hollow body iron.
Yeah, and with that set of irons specifically, that's what we're looking for, is forgiveness on top of the distance that's included with it. So
that's exactly right.
Yeah, it's great.
My golf now consists of music, people not giving.
This is way too quiet for him.
All right, Marco, we're gonna play this like 125-ish.
Okay.
Oh, it's pulled so hard.
Looks like the number is right though.
Nice little shot in there.
Yep.
Oh, the cameraman's turning left, which means it's long. But
hot.
a lot better than mine.
Yeah, I caught it a little thin. It was
full side slope action.
What do we got? About 100 yards from the cart here.
Yep. We got to trust technology.
Yes, we do.
Oh, I mean, you got the slope turned off on that thing, right? It's competition.
I got 100 on the ground
Perfect.
and 103 with slope.
All right.
Don't let them hear you.
Perfect. Oh, heads up, Teagues.
Good line.
That's all right. It's got some spin on it. Easy.
We'll see, a little long
Now,
maybe.
He turned the camera quickly.
Yeah, he did.
The other way.
Gotta tell him to stop doing that.
Oops, I did the same thing.
That one looked like he caught though.
But
Some good success there.
I told David Abley, he's our CEO, and he knows my product background. I said, I want to be part of the product team in some capacity.
Right.
And I feel my best skill set is really all around wedges,
Sure.
designing wedges, playing wedges, understanding the wedge swing, fitting, teaching, all the above. That just gives me a pretty cool background. And we really didn't have somebody that had that background in the wedge department
Right.
at that time.
One of us caught.
What? Did I stay on?
Yeah, I think you stuck. There we go.
I thinned
you,
it
sir.
just perfectly.
You can putt that if you want, Marco.
Yeah.
One of us has got to get it tight. And a chunked here. Go. Go.
It's not terrible, or was it?
There you go. Yeah. Keep stretching, baby. Good touch.
There you go.
But he said, hey, Cesar, love to have you on the wedge team. And, you know, can you do both jobs? Do your sports marketing role and then also do wedge design?
You're
I
like,
said, yeah, let's
yeah,
do it.
yeah.
You know, you do 2 jobs, you get paid for 1. That's how it
100%.
goes.
Yeah, no, we know
it's-
that.
It's all great.
No,
And,
that's awesome.
So, yeah, so really MG3 was my brainchild.
Oh,
And that
okay.
was when I jumped into the wedge design side of things.
Had some success there, absolutely.
You know, it doubled our market share.
Yeah.
Immediately. I mean, we weren't in a conversation in the wedge side of things up until then.
And some big players
know?
in there too, so kind of tough to break in.
Yep, and but we realized that, hey, we needed to do baby steps, so I created a design that really had the best of both worlds, what I felt with, from a shape standpoint, from a bounce standpoint. We had nice wedges, but they weren't like, you know, super impactful in the marketplace enough to where, you know, we're not going to settle for number 2 or number 3.
Yeah, absolutely not. Not a company like
Yeah,
that.
no, there's, why would you sit there and say, we're happy with number 3?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, especially with the success of woods and irons, like it's kind of natural to
We want all categories.
Absolutely,
At
yeah.
where we are in the industry now.
100%. I
So-
mean, first look for me on these MG4s, like the shape is awesome. I personally like seeing essentially no offset and actually a more straight top line instead of some wedges might get pretty rounded. I like seeing a little more straight. I don't know if that's something that intentionally maybe you had thought of or yeah.
Well, really, when you look at shape of a wedge, you know, the first thing a player does is he's going to look at the visual for it before you even talk about what's going on under the engine, under the hood. So to me, my eyes really developed, I hate round wedges that are too round. You can't line them up. So I wanted to create kind of a balance and a blend between a soft leading edge radius, a little bit of maybe a sharper top line, not too round, not to where it looks like a pancake. So,
I know exactly what you're
There's a lot of different shapes in the business out there. I can give you 6 different companies and you'll see 6 dramatic different shapes.
100%.
Which one is best? It's like, that's hard. It's so subjective.
Preference and yeah, absolutely.
We're gonna have to put you boys on the clock if you take any longer. All these people watching this video here right now are the F-35 flying over you.
Yeah, they didn't hear anything.
We're gonna go ahead and make this and
I like the line, just needs
keep
some
moving.
speed.
Keep moving. Oh,
I say 99% of short putts never go.
99?
No, yeah, I think it's gonna go right. It's firming in the hard, dude.
All right.
All day.
Good roll. Clean.
I think
Nice and
sexy.
easy.
Yep.
There you go.
All right, no blood.
All square.
Something that I think a lot of players don't understand what a great looking wedge is, like some of the younger generation, because they grow up with things that maybe didn't have the attention to shape as much. So I feel like as kind of an old school guy, understanding the shapes of so many different wedges that I've seen in my career, I've kind of created the blend of both.
Yeah.
Of the best.
Yeah, absolutely. I really like looking at it. Again, it's nice to hear that you know, a little more straight top line was intentional.
Yeah.
You know, I like hearing also that somebody maybe agrees with me on that. You just see so many.
Well, kind of even to that point, like, you know, I've been out working on tour the last, you know, 3 or 4 years with guys.
Yep.
And you can go talk to Rory, you can go talk to Colin, you can talk to DJ and Fleetwood, and you'll get 4 different opinions on shape.
Of course.
So which one do you pick?
Yeah, of course.
Of course, yeah.
So you make 4 different shapes.
You try and make everybody happy.
All right, Marcus, so what do you do for Worldwide Golf?
So I'm an assistant manager at our Santa Ana location, which is one of our largest locations.
Yeah, that's one of the busiest retail stores in America.
Absolutely. Pretty steady, I'd say, with traffic coming in and out. So you guys do a lot of fittings. We do a lot of fittings. Yeah, we're blessed to have an actual TaylorMade studio set up with you guys. We can actually get one of your TaylorMade fitters in there 5 days a week.
Really?
Kind of working.
One of our fitters?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's do a little 3-iron. Okay, that works.
I'm gonna borrow yours.
Okay.
Because I'm borrowing everybody's 3-iron because I don't hit 3 irons.
Yeah. Let's see.
We lost the tee there, partner.
Yeah, we did. Nice. Just cutting a little bit, but you're getting contact really good on those.
Really good. That'll be fun.
Yeah, dude.
Great ball.
Little laser.
Yep.
A
That'll work.
little stinger.
Yep.
Forgiving club, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. I won't tell you if that was intentional or not, but that sounded clean.
Yeah, that was flush.
Absolutely. Nice.
Off
Good
the
kick
hill.
too.
Oh, yeah.
Couple
Perfect.
great kicks there.
In the
Got to
slopes.
know the bounces.
Yeah.
Are you a member out here?
Pretty professional.
No, my boss is a member, but I use his membership.
Yeah.
I was going to say that
There you
membership.
go.
You know that
there.
name really well. Yeah. Nice. Yep.
Beautiful.
There's that draw.
There's the
There you go, Matt.
260.
Good shot.
3-iron.
Yeah. So it's
Oh, a little
It's
moaning, a little groaning.
Tight today, Cesar. It's an active weekend. All right, what do we got? What are we hitting?
All right, so we got 7-iron right now.
Love it.
Looking at it.
Love it.
Trying to keep it a little bit short of that bunker.
Okay,
You know, a
perfect.
little bit of wind in the air, so a little bit of extra yardage just to get some of that wind cut off.
That was crispy. Sounded great. Okay, that's go time. Love that.
nice.
We're just gonna go for it.
Make it work.
I mean, this is so improbable given where we're sitting, but especially uphill. It's gonna be up there.
Well struck, though.
I love this thing.
That's such a good club.
Mini driver plug. Hit it if you haven't tried it. The forgiveness in that one too is substantially better than the last, and I love the last one. And then the whole burner logo and this like retro feel,
Yeah, just
modern classic, if
the
you will.
throwback to just even the head cover, but
Oh,
the
yeah.
interior portion, how the old one used to be.
Oh right, if you flip it inside
Yeah,
out.
absolutely.
You like that
You
Easter
get
egg?
the little rainbow,
Yeah. Yeah.
threading inside. Looks great.
We love doing stuff like that, you know. I mean, like being able to do more fun clubs like that in addition to all the core products. Like obviously our core products are meant to perform on every level, and that's number one. But we like, I mean, we're golfers too, right? We like to have a little fun when we design the
absolutely.
products. That's just been a great one.
So yeah, you can see the green.
Yep.
There's no, you really want to come in from the left side. Everything kicks right.
Okay.
So see the tall eucalyptus in the back?
Yep.
Up on the hill, that's your target.
All right.
Or even the left side of that.
Okay, cool. A little low.
It'll work out.
Should kick for us,
Yep,
but
you're fine.
another attempt here.
You know, we're still going to have a wedge in no matter what.
Yep.
On the next shot.
Perfect.
Then we can get into some good wedge stuff.
Absolutely. Some good height on that.
Oh, and a good bounce. Typical.
Yep. Perfect kick, just like you described.
I don't know. That might pull my UDI out of the bag and throw a 790 in with those last 2 shots.
Yep.
I see mine. We got me, I'm on
Just right of the bunker.
over the bunker.
I'm right
And
here.
you're in the fairway. So what do we want? You're probably setting at like 110. What do you like?
I mean, either one's fine. I mean, the pitch shot over there is,
Over the bunker?
yeah, why not? Make it interesting.
But I want to see you hit the new LBV.
Yes, so it's funny
'Cause-
because this is like almost the opposite of what I currently have in my bag.
Well,
And I was like, you know, I'm very interested in that. I like I like the grind. I like that it sits
Well,
very low.
So the key thing about the LBV, I named it V because of the geometry and the shape of it. You know, it's just not somebody's last name's initials or anything. There's reason behind low bounce V cut.
Right.
Okay. And so you got a very aggressive leading edge bounce, almost at about 18 degrees.
Okay.
Does it measure 17.5 to 18?
Sure.
But it doesn't play like that because of the width of the sole.
Right.
We take all the relief away from the back of the club, so your initial contact into the ground it's sharp, it's quick, it's crisp.
Yep.
You know, a lot of guys say I can nip it really good with this, but then it kind of exits fast.
Yes, okay.
So, and the versatility of this thing, because it's narrow, you can definitely open the face.
And that's what I like to do.
And the leading edge stays low to the ground.
Yep.
So you got to realize when you open the face of a wedge, impact goes from, let's say, right in the middle of the sole, and it goes trailward and toeward.
Right.
Okay, it goes in that direction. So if you keep the bounce out there and then remove it around the heel, that leading edge stays relatively the same height to the ground when you open it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then when you square it up. So that's what makes this a really versatile sole.
And is that, I mean, as you were describing like that, where that strike kind of goes, is that kind of where maybe the high toe came into play? Would that, I mean, obviously opening the face, that's got to help in a way.
Yeah, high toe is about one center gravity. The goal for high toe was to create the highest CG and the most centered CG we could find to create a lower launch and a higher spinning shot.
Right.
Then we talk about the versatility of high toe. You know, a lot of guys love high toe because when they open that face, they still feel like they have a lot of material to hit it out on the toe.
Yep.
Guys love hitting it on the toe for a reason.
Yeah.
And specifically, all of our testing shows that about 80% of guys actually hit it slightly towards the toe, even tour players.
Yeah, with their wedges.
Yeah, with their wedges.
Yeah, you'll see some of the wear spots on a guy that maybe...
it drives you crazy. It's like, I mean, that's been my case my whole life. It's like, why am I hitting everything out there? Well, just deal with it, live with it.
Does it spin a little more off the toe, you think?
Well, it comes off with a little less energy.
Oh, okay.
With the same amount of spin. So
Right.
that's kind of a cool combination.
Interesting.
It comes off slower, but with more spin. That's why guys talk about the kind of the dead toe shot.
Yes, okay.
You know,
Yeah.
well, I can go ahead and swing at it harder and faster, hitting it off the toe, but it doesn't have the energy off the face. Really cool combination.
That's very interesting. This is stuff that I think a lot of people obviously don't know, and maybe the tour guys get, you know, the opportunity to go through every little detail with you guys, right? And then find that absolute perfect combo, but it's nice to be able to give, at least to our customers, a little bit of that information when they go for a fitting. Or if they're just gonna buy off the rack, they might actually know generally what they might need now that we've kind of given them a little extra
Educated
help.
them.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you are, like if you just take a chrome plated wedge, right? And you add in a little bit of moisture, your spin numbers drop substantially and your launch angle goes up at the same time. The ball is essentially sliding up the face is what happens. And I mean, that's all just gonna translate to inconsistency. You know, I mean, like higher launch angle with less spin means it's going further.
Yep.
And it doesn't have stopping power.
Correct.
And that's why so many of the tour pros insist on playing a raw face, because raw gets you in a better position for spin retention. But it's the technology with, like MG3 had the micro ribs.
Right.
Those helped some, and we got to, like, I want to say around like 65–70% spin retention. These are now in the 80 to 85 range. So it's like, you know, and you feel this. I just pulled the sticker off this one. It's fresh.
Extremely rough. You can
And
feel
you can feel it with your finger. And it's like, you look at it and you look at the angle of the grooves, and that's actually done on purpose as well, because when you're opening up the face and you're hitting these little pitch shots like this one, you know, those 40–50 sort of like little nippers, you want to be able to get the spin, and you're not engaging all the ball, it's just the cover. Right. And those allow you to really grab it. And they're perpendicular, or closer to perpendicular, with the club path on a pitch shot.
That way you can actually still reach
Exactly.
all of the spin off of that face. Yeah,
Exactly.
Great.
These guys are out and they're just, I'm like trying to fill time.
Should just go.
Yeah, we can just go. Checked up a little
Checked
short
up
on
just
me.
a little
I
bit.
called it and I didn't trust it.
That's okay. And just the sound coming off of it is just so crisp.
Cesar did a lot of work on how the mass is distributed to get that feel.
Yeah. All right. Let's put it to use. Oh.
Okay, ham and egg, baby.
I want it to kind of hit, you know, almost just up on the hill and release to the top. Sit. Hit a little hard, a little firm up top. Missed my spot.
All right, I'm gonna put a little more height on this one. There we
I
go.
know you didn't hit it as crisp as you
No,
wanted,
dug
but
a
it
little
worked
bit,
out.
but-
See, LBV has forgiveness too.
I certainly will not complain about the outcome, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny. This is like a much lower bounce than I would normally use, but that's why I'm curious about it, to see what that turf interaction will do. How much do I actually dig or not? And even though I'd say maybe, probably my swing itself, I came in a little with the heel, it still moves through. Like, I still got the result I was hoping for. And the spin too, that's one of the things, you know, especially the raw face here too, a little extra. It's nice to see, even on a miss, especially with your wedges, that weird 40-yard shot, like nobody's ever comfortable with that. But if you know that your wedge is gonna move through the turf, you can swing much more freely. So it's nice, a little confidence there.
Keep your head up, keep your head up. Oh, good putt.
I like that too. Maybe just a little bit more.
A little more.
Did the same thing. Just a little soft.
I feel like we got away with one there, partner.
We did.
Gave him a little early Christmas present there.
Play Chapman. So if you don't know, Chapman is, we're all gonna tee off. We find our balls, you're gonna switch with your partner. So you're gonna hit your partner's ball into the green.
Okay.
From there, you'll pick the best result and alternate shot from there.
Got it.
So maybe a little confusing, but we'll switch it up a little bit.
What
see
if we
can
can't
do.
get to the green from our partner?
We're gonna find out.
Okay, no pressure.
We're gonna find out.
You guys are still up, I think.
Still
I
up?
think so.
Go for it, Matt.
I've got that fade off the
Like
tee,
that?
so I gotta-
Oh no.
Might be a little too much left. There's room over there.
You're on a tee box, I think.
But it could be
Get down.
easy.
Get on the ground.
Easy. Hit.
There it is.
Never a doubt.
Straight down.
Glad
the
I
pipe.
get to play that
All right,
one.
pards.
All right,
We gotta watch the cart path bounce maybe.
Oh,
Missed
Oh,
it.
great shot.
I feel like you put.
yeah, get
Simmer.
down.
Simmer. Get on the ground.
Something over there.
Didn't see a bounce on that
All
one.
right.
They're gonna be close.
Yeah, that's very nice, dude. That's cool. Thanks, sir.
Thanks.
It's been great. You know, getting to play with the people who are behind creating the product that we get to, you know, help fit to people in the store has been nothing but fun. Kind of just hearing their process that they go through of what they build, how they build it, and why they build them for all of us. You know, who just enjoy playing the game. It's been nothing but great, and I'm really, really happy I got this opportunity to do this.
Oh. Wow.
I'll give you
I thought
guys
that was
that
turning.
one.
Yeah, the next one's good.
We're like making it easy, but we're doing it to ourselves. All right, guys. We're gonna do, one club challenge. So make your selections carefully. Yeah, choose wisely.
Well, the
We'll see-
carry dictates my selection really quick.
We'll see how it goes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was close for me. Oh, that was just nutted.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
There we go.
That's fine.
Yep.
Great ball.
All right, David, lead the way.
All right.
Mhm.
Good ball.
Good ball. We should do closest to the pin here on this part right there.
All right, Cesar, what do you got?
I got a 6.
Yep.
That'll work.
Sure. Great shot.
Just fine.
It's a pretty solid little grouping. Yeah. But the 6 and the 7 are where you start to see like the heel toe weighting, the 7 specifically come alive, and it's for exactly what we see right there. I mean, you could practically throw a blanket over 3 of those. You got me off to the right, and that's my fault. But we're still sitting in the middle of the fairway, right?
Yeah.
And it's that heel toe weighting because you want the consistency, you want the accuracy in your scoring clubs. We talked about the CG going lower in the long irons.
Yeah, of course. So the weight moves a little bit, right? That we've seen.
Yeah.
The,
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah,
placement
yeah.
of it. Yeah, it looked really cool.
Yeah, there's more forgiveness in your 7 iron this time around in the new generation.
Okay.
And then forgiveness in this club means stability. Loft
Right.
is your friend, right?
Yeah, of course.
And then there's more forgiveness in the long irons because it's easier to get them in the air more consistently, which means you're going to hit your number more often. So that one comes through low center of gravity. We maximize forgiveness. This one's about maximizing consistency and accuracy because you're attacking pins with that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's really cool. Seeing the insides, it was awesome to see that. Those little details are just like, oh, actually the weight is moving. So you guys are thinking about all of that through the planning and testing, of course, right?
100%. Like
Yeah.
No gram goes unused. Our R&D team, they're incredible. When you look at the inside of this and you see like that skeletal structure inside there, you can really see that mass moving around. And it's just that team, you know, developing new software tools and new optimization tools to be able to make sure literally no 1/10 of a gram goes unused.
That's crazy. That's
So,
awesome.
Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
This guy's trying to hit an 8. He hit a 6 off the tee box. Tegan, long behind the flag on a 1-club challenge is brave.
Looks good.
A little bit out to the right, right club.
Yeah.
Yep. Good
Good
number.
swing.
Run up there for him. Get a bounce.
That's hard. I like it.
Looks good.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Bounce.
Oh,
Get up. Oh.
in the,
So
in the
close.
bowl.
The idea was great.
Yeah, I tried to chop it down,
Yeah.
but it just got a little
2
heavy.
more feet.
Little heavy.
There's the not go right miss after that last one.
You know, this is the first time really hitting these irons, and the feel of them
Isn't it
blows my mind.
Yeah.
Because it's not what I expect of how solid and quiet and soft they sound.
I love that. Yeah, being
So,
on the wedge
it's-
side, you probably haven't really had a chance to hit these,
No.
have you?
Well, you work too far away from my office. You don't come down
Thanks,
and
man.
visit me
Appreciate
as much.
The sound is very consistent too, like time and time again. It's just, you know, kind of, regardless of where you hit it on the face, it's very consistent.
Feels
It's
good.
nice. Yeah.
Love to hear that.
You know, the other cool thing about the wedge, I don't know if you've picked up on it, is the finish of it.
Yeah.
So we've changed the finish. We've really worked hard on creating a finish a little different than MG3.
Sure.
We wanted it to almost look like a raw head, but in a chrome plating.
Yep.
So we got a little bit more scratch, a little darker tint
Yes.
to it, a little richer looking.
Nice.
Definitely took the glare away. Gorgeous finish.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
it should stand out on a rack in a wonderful way.
Yep.
That was beautiful.
That's a great effort.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
hit it.
Just a little hot.
It's a good run, Marco.
So hard to stop that, but
Yeah, I'll take that.
Ooh, I like it.
Oh,
That
good
looks
touch.
Oh, look at this.
Touch.
there we go.
Very well done.
Should do this one club thing more often.
Clear head. Just go right off of that. Do it. Do it.
Oh,
Good try.
that's good effort right there.
Had to go in.
Yeah, you
Didn't have a chance. Didn't have a choice.
Nah. Trickle on. Turn for him.
Turn, turn,
Ooh.
turn.
Oh my gosh. What a play.
That's good.
Here we go, partner.
All right, Marco, must make. Got a chance.
Oh, yeah.
Good effort.
Good
Give
try.
it a try.
Chance, yep. We're all good here, right?
All good. All right, tied up the match.
One for the good guys.
That's right. Next hole, guys, closest to the pin here.
17 is one of the hardest par 3s in San Diego County.
That's the word.
From the tips.
How long have you been with TaylorMade?
Dude, going on 9.5 years.
That's awesome.
Which is just so crazy for me to say out loud. It's been incredible.
Yeah.
It's been such a ride. I started in R&D, so sorry, I dropped something. I'm an engineer by trade, and then in school, I got a degree in mechanical, and I have a degree in material science. And I started going down the automotive path, and then I was like, I kind of want to do sports. It was just sports, like in general.
Right.
So I was like, okay, everything's got composites, let's do material science. And then I reconnected with my old golf coach after school and kind of like fell in love with the game, which was literally life-changing for me. And it just kind of like all clicked. It's like, well, why don't you go and work on what you love to do? So I started looking for a job in the golf industry. It took a lot of perseverance. It took me about 2.5, 3 years to find a role that was right for me in the golf industry. I had a couple companies that I was talking with multiple times, like high-level sort of interview stuff, and then landed with TaylorMade. TaylorMade called me out of the blue, actually. They found my profile on LinkedIn. Hey, would you like to apply? Yeah, I'd love to. And then ended up doing manufacturing. So product engineering for metalwoods for 4 years. So a lot of the technologies like going back to carbon crown bonding, carbon bonding. I developed that process with the team, twist face, speed injection, like all these sorts of deals, like all the technology that golfers get to enjoy. My job was to figure out how to actually mass manufacture it. And then 4 years into that, there's an opportunity on the product creation team So I applied for that. They took a little bit of a long shot, and everything's been great since.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so Tomo Bystedt, who does our metalwood now, I should say woods now, he set things up. He had an incredible place. We had the first 790 out, and then just kind of, I've taken it from there. I've had it for 5.5 years now, and so what I do is like coordinate with the different teams, industrial design, R&D, setting performance targets, design language, product marketing piece, educating like fitters and doing videos and stuff like that, and working with the sales team. It was great because I get to work with every aspect of the company in terms of creating this product from cradle to grave.
That's awesome.
Somebody who's been a golfer my whole life, like I just feel incredibly lucky to do what I do and work with the people I work with, and like, you know, to be able to, it's just, I remember the first time, like, you know, you meet the guys, right? And like Tiger, and he just like looks through you until he knows you're supposed to talk to him. And you know, work with Rory, and we designed irons with Colin and stuff. It's just so many like pinch me moments. It's just been extremely, extremely fortunate.
That's awesome.
Yeah, super lucky to do what I do. And TaylorMade's, like, the people there are just, they're so good. Everybody cares so much about the product. Not everybody's a golfer, but you see the passion for the product.
Yeah.
And it's yeah, it's just
That's awesome. I mean, just to see that story just coming from where you started all the way around, and then, you know, you're part of the team that makes everything happen for all the, you know, all of our customers and all of us who just love to enjoy the game and get to play these clubs.
About what my favorite moment is. Right, designing clubs. And my favorite has to be when you're at a driving range and there's somebody that's like using your product, using one of your clubs right next to you, and they have no idea, but they're just having a good time and smiling and everything. I was at a range one time after we launched the MCs, and the guy came up to talk to his buddy, and he had the brand new ones, and he was like so pumped, and he was telling him about it, and I'm just standing there over there with a grin on my face, like trying to still hit balls and not like, I never told him who, you know, anything about that. It's just like fun to listen and to watch people enjoy what you've put so much work into.
That's awesome. All right, guys, so we are finally at our closest to the pin challenge. We're gonna split here. We were on the same team, but now we have to separate.
Nice knowing you.
It was nice. I'm sorry. So we'll do a little worldwide versus TaylorMade. Loser of the closest to the pin will give away a free set of these new P790s to a Worldwide Golf Shops customer. Yeah, we'll bring them in for a fitting, get them all set up, and
I was going to ask if it included a fitting. I was going to say it has to include a fitting.
Has to include the fitting.
Why don't we throw in some MG4s too?
We would love to do that. Absolutely.
That's in the package
all right.
too.
On the spot, some MG4s as well.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you heard it here. We'll see how it goes.
All right, let's get it.
What do you have?
I'm a 6.
6, okay. I've got the 7. I feel like
Just a little bit of wind back there.
yeah, true. It is in the wind.
I'm thinking too is like even if we hit it to the middle back of the green, there's a little bit of a slope coming
I
out.
like that actually. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that same thing.
90 shot should put you comfortably.
Okay, I'm gonna let you hit first too.
Okay.
Yeah, if we were up above it a little bit.
I just don't think I can get it there.
A little bit more.
Oh, let me see. I might have 5.
I'm with you on that. I like how serious we're getting here too.
It's gotten really quiet.
Some pressure is on.
Oh, I nuked it. Hold. Easy.
Stick on there. That's stuck. It's on.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure the rule states it's got to be on the green. You're technically on the green.
I am.
Trap.
A little
Go.
trapper.
Gotta go.
Go.
Oh.
All right. There's
All
some
right,
options
let's
up
go
there.
up
Okay.
and
Yep. Little drama.
See what we
There's some
got.
options. Nice.
That's a more aggressive swing. That's beautiful.
That'll work.
That's
Yeah,
a good
nice
one.
swing. Partner.
All right, boys, you got your work cut out for you.
That's some pressure right there.
Oh, that's flush. That is right at it.
Fantastic.
Beautiful. Yep.
Oh, it's gonna be close.
It's going to be very
There,
close.
it's on. We just can't see it, but it's gonna be close.
Yeah,
Depends on the angle.
it's going to be very close.
Throwing
Nice
darts.
swing,
Yeah.
G.
We're putting
All
up
right,
some
Marco.
good, honest efforts here.
Ooh, this is gonna be close.
Oh, that's going to be close. That is going to be close. Wow. Kind of close.
Oh my gosh.
It's kind of
mean,
close. Both angles.
This one's farther.
Who's got the tape measure?
This
It's like 6 inches maybe.
It's
Literally,
less than that.
that's within 4 inches.
Yeah.
It's almost like a club
A
head.
putter,
Wow.
yeah. We gave it an honest effort. It came up to literally inches, 4 inches, I would say, maybe 5. But Team TaylorMade wins the closest to the pin. We're going to be giving away a free set of P790 irons and MG4 wedges to a winner. See details below to enter.
All right, since we are the nice guys in this group, we're gonna give you guys a little chance for redemption on the closest to the pin. Since we hit 790s on the par 3, we're on 18 right here at about 90 yards uphill into the wind, and we're going to throw an MG4 contest at you. And this is going to be closest to the pin and for a set of MG4s.
Perfect.
How's
Love
that sound?
Thank
Okay.
you very much.
Anytime.
Okay, that's a
Ooh,
contender right there. That's
I
going
like
to spin
it.
left.
Playing a little draw, a little spin left.
That looks good too.
Yeah,
Gonna
that was
stay
working
right
left
there
towards
a
the
little
flag.
bit.
No, it's going to be left.
I like the shot making attempt.
Ah. I don't even know that we got to go up near the pin to see.
No,
We'll see. We'll see.
no.
What's all
Worldwide
those
boys won that
spots?
one.
Yeah, you guys got that one.
Not even looking.
Cool.
All right.
We got something out of it.
We're even.
All right, guys, so that's a wrap. Testing out the new P790s, new MG4 wedges. Guys, great experience, great product. Thank you for bringing us out here.
You learn a little something?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, guys, if you haven't, go get fit for the new P790s. Go get fit for some new MG4 wedges. So valuable for your game, all that information.
Most importantly, just go get fit.
At a Worldwide Golf Shops, retail location near you.